What is up, everyone, on this Friday? Well, I guess technically early Saturday morning, here after midnight. Not sure if anybody will show up or not. It is quite late. I didn't get out of bed till 10 o'clock tonight. It's my dumb fault. I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I ended up sleeping basically my day away. Oh, that's what happens sometimes when you work third shifts. But, anyways, I don't know. We'll see if anybody shows up. It's just kind of a random live stream at the moment. But just seeing what's going on YouTube right now. I know
Hoss years ago.
Oops. Sure who that is. Heavy Metal Gamer Show podcast. It's a few people live, it looks like, or were live. Looks like Levi was live earlier. I know Heavy Metal Urgy's live right now doing a stream on the new wave of British heavy metal, which I was checking that out a bit. That's a really cool stream that they're doing over there. Talking about a bunch of obscure new wave of British heavy metal bands, showing EPs and 45s and, 7 inches, pretty cool stuff. Bullet, what's going on, Bullet? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how many people are going to get here tonight. It is quite late. Like I said, I slept till 10 p.m. I didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, though. That's kind of my fault. But it's been hard to get videos made because they've been doing road construction here on my street. So it's been very noisy in the mornings. Well, it's probably been very hard for me to get to sleep on time. Yeah, man. Hopefully somebody shows up. Either or. So, anyways, I went out and got some food bin, and I'm spinning this Incubus. The good Incubus, not that alternative band. Yes, this is such a good album. Serpent's Temptation. Such a damn good album. A lot of good rips on this freaking album. Definitely some early death thrash metal, Feeding your dogs. There you go. Yeah, I'm not really doing much at all. But yeah. I thought, just looking to see who's on Facebook Messenger. Just wait to see if anybody shows up. Yeah, when I was driving back, I was actually going to stop at our VFW, and I figured I'd better not. And I was going to go see Possessed tonight, but I still kind of have a cold. Wyatt, what's going on? I don't know, man. Not much. Just kind of bored. Dude, I didn't get up. I was talking earlier. I didn't get out of bed till 10 or I didn't get out of bed till 10 p.m. Oh, it's been so freaking noisy, dude. It's been like impossible to try to get to sleep on time, especially when you work third shift. It's freaking brutal, you know. Listening to fucking jackhammers and all kinds of crazy shit going on. It's been fucking crazy. I can't wait till they get this fucking road construction done. The only thing is, they're just gonna make the roads worse. You know, all they're doing is basically patching shit up. It doesn't make the roads any better. Oh, it's very annoying. Frederick, what's going on, Frederick? Welcome to this random live stream here on a early Saturday morning. Drinking this White Claw. Was curious about it. I never really tried it before, not that I can remember. It's all right. I don't think it's something I'd always drink, but all right. Looks like we got 3 people in the house. So yeah, man. Yeah, dude, just kind of bored at the moment. Ooh, listening to some Blind Guardian. I thought the newest Blind Guardian CD was really good. Definitely back to the speed metal side. I still need to get a couple of Blind Guardian CDs to complete my collection. Let's see, I need to get Follow the Blind, which was their second album. Oh, fuck, what's the other one? Imaginations. Oh, what the fuck is that one called? I think it's their 1995 album or 94 album. Can't think of what it's called right now. It's a really good album, though. I've listened to it. I think that's the one Fleming Rasmussen produced, who obviously produced those early Metallica albums. God, I can't think of what that Blind Guardian CD's called. Gonna look it up. What's going on, Tall? Welcome to this random live stream. Nothing wrong with getting thrashed. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm spinning this early in my vehicle and I'm just going out to get some beer and food. The real Incubus, not that alternative band. God, this CD is such a freaking masterpiece. So many killer riffs on this thing. Oh yeah, I was looking up that Blind Guardian CD. Oh yeah, Imaginations from the Other Side. That's the Blind Guardian CD I'm thinking of. That's the one I need to get yet. I mean, I do need oh, I do need a Twist and a Myth, or In the Myth, At the Edge of Time, Beyond the Red Mirror, Legacy of the Dark Lance. I do need those. Just haven't really been in a rush to get them. It's the new, it's the newest Blind Guardian CD, the God Machine, that really got me back into Blind Guardian again. But yeah, Follow the Blind's probably their thrashiest album. Oh, cool. So you got yourself a new mic. Cool. Oh, yeah. I got to get those. Man, there's so much stuff being reissued. It's like I'm more into buying reissues than new releases, it seems. Like, let's see, I think the first 5 Hypocrisy CDs were reissued. I got to get those. Yeah, the Demolition Hammer ones I want to get. Tortured Existence, man, that's such a damn killer album. So yeah, definitely want to get my hands on those. And I want to get those Hypocrisy reissues too that came out. So much stuff coming out, man. This is why I wish I was rich sometimes. I just go out and buy fucking metal CDs all the damn time. Then I saw a couple of the 3 Inches of Blood CDs are being reissued. Oh yeah, man, the first 2 Hypocrisy CDs are freaking killer. That's when they were just straight up death metal before going more melodic death metal. Got like 4 Hypocrisy CDs. I need to definitely complete my collection on Hypocrisy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I gotta get those first 2 Toxics. I had the first one a long time ago and I don't have it anymore. Like I said, I was gonna go see Possessed tonight, and I'm still feeling a little under the weather. And like I said, it's been very hard to get sleep with them doing road construction in the mornings. Like on Thursday, dude, I stayed up the whole freaking day. I think I only got like an hour of sleep. Ooh, love Gamma Ray. Yeah, just got a Halloween CD a couple of weeks ago. I got Gambling with the Devil. Their 2000, is that their 2007 album? Yeah. So I have almost every Halloween CD. I know, man. I know. Not sure if Jeff went. I know Jeff said he might go to it if he was filling up to it. So I'm not sure if he wants to see Possessed or not. I am gonna see Metal Church though. I am gonna go to the Metal Church show though. I'm not gonna miss that. fact, I'm going to get my ticket ahead of time so I have it. Like for Possessed, I didn't even get a ticket yet, so. I'm hearing mixed reviews about that Ghost EP. I'm hearing some people say it's great, and I'm hearing some people say it's not very good. What's going on, Speed King? Welcome to this random live stream here tonight. And shout out to all the brand new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it. Last time I checked, I believe we're up to 728 subscribers now, which is cool. And shout out to Mark G with a C for shouting me out in his last video he made. That's a good Manila Road album. I got to get more of their stuff too. I think I have, man, I only have like 3 Manila Road CDs. I got to definitely get more. Yeah, they do got a lot of albums. Would they make like 20 albums or close to 20 albums? Plus, I think Mark the Shark Sheldon did something else outside of Manila Road, but it sounds like Manila Road. Man, that's a shame he passed away, man. Definitely an underrated band. Definitely a cult band, too, you know. Oh, cool. I was going to say, I have 3 of their CDs. I got their first CD, Invasion, and I got 2 of their newer CDs, too. Well, they're more recent CDs. No, I think Manila Road. No, Manila Road's from the States. They were from Kansas City. Ooh, you got 12 of them? Damn. Yep, I am ready for it. Next Friday it comes out. Like I said, I plan on going to see him at the end of June. In the end of June, excuse me. My friend's band's actually opening up for Metal Church. They're called Fatal Aggression. They're a local thrash metal band from around here. Oh, Millennium. Okay, okay. Not sure if I ever, not sure if I've ever listened to Millennium. I probably have. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new Metal Church. According to Kirk Vanderhoof, it's supposed to be much thrashier. This album, or the new album that's coming out. Yep. Leather bitch. Wait, there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh album coming out. No shit. Touchdown. That's what the new album's going to be called. Looking this up right now, actually. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's very consistent. He puts out an album literally like every year, it seems. Oh, yeah. Just seen it, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh Touchdown. Kind of a cheesy title for an album. So how many freaking albums is that going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's going to be like his 19th album. Because, yes, I still consider One for All a Yu-Gi-Oh album, even though that's the album he did with that orchestra. Oh, wow. Definitely be getting the new Yu-Gi-Oh when it comes out. I was going to say, man, there's not really a bad Yu-Gi-Oh album. They're all pretty consistent. You pretty much know what you're going to get. I'll have to check that out, too. Being that I'm a huge Gravedigger fan. Excuse me. It just seems like not that long ago we were talking about the album Game Over from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Iced Earth thing. I know there's a couple EPs coming out. Not really excited for them because it's stuff that's already been released. I mean, maybe it's re-recorded stuff. I might get it for the collection. I didn't even get the last Ice. I didn't even get the last live CD that came out from Iced Earth. Oh man. Yeah, there is another Iced Earth coming out though, but yeah, it's not like new stuff. Trying to think what else is coming out. I heard about that. Maybe John Corabi should return to Motley Crue. Controversial, but a way better vocalist than Vince Neil. And I absolutely like that 1994 album. Yeah, John Corabi's a way better vocalist than Vince Neil. But you know, the sad part is when it comes to Motley Crue, people are still going to throw their money at this freaking band, even though they're absolutely pathetic now. That's right. There's a new Jag Panther coming out. I'm actually looking forward to that. It's been a while since Jag Panther's put anything out. And there's a new version still out, or I think it's coming out. Gonna be honest, that new version still track is not good. It's not good at all. That's right, New Immortal comes out Friday. Same day as the New Metal Church. Ooh, Naglfar. See, there's two Naglfars. There's a Naglfar from Germany, which I prefer the German Naglfar over the Sweden one. Swedish one's okay though, but I definitely like the German Naglfar better. Yeah, I'll probably pick up the new Immortal. I didn't get the last Immortal though. I should have. Northern Chaos Gods. No, I did not pick that up when it came out. That's a band I do not like. Okay, I'll explain. Like the musicianship in that band's great. I just cannot stand the vocals. It's way too emo. That's the word I'm looking for. Very emo sounding in the vocal department. That's why I can't get into it. But yeah, I mean, as far as like talent, yeah, they can definitely play rips. Who's talking about dicks in my chat room? It's like Avenged Sevenfold. I know there's people that like Avenged Sevenfold, but not for me. And that new song is terrible. It's weird because I actually saw Avenged Sevenfold live years ago. Back in this is before they became like really popular. So I did go through a phase where I was kind of into them for a little bit, but once they became real popular, I'm like, yeah, this band. And obviously, you still get into the extreme shit. You know, what's going on, Motley Crue junkie Kyle? Welcome to the stream, dude. But yeah, I did see Avenged Sevenfold live back in 2006 before they became really popular. Even then, I felt weird being at that show. I'm like, man, there's a lot of young kids at this show. I remember me and my one buddy when we looked at each other and we're like, should we even be here? Yeah, it definitely felt odd, dude. It would have been around the time when they were really starting to blow up. But then again, Avenged Sevenfold are another band. Musically, they can play. I just don't care for what they play. Oh, Leather Leone's freaking awesome, dude. She's like the female Dio. Yeah, I follow her on Facebook. I've actually interacted with her a couple of times. She seems really cool. Yeah, Leather Leone, man, she's freaking awesome. So besides that, what's everybody getting into here tonight? I cannot stand Dragon Force. That's one band I cannot stand. Like I remember when they came out. Well, they've been out for a while. This would have been like, oh man, I used to talk to a chick years ago. Seems like a metal chick. I haven't talked to her in years, but she's the one that told me about like Metal Apocalypse and Dragon Force. She was really into Dragon Force. When I first heard it, I'm like, no. For one, yeah, it's pure wankery. All their songs sound exactly the same. You know, there's no variation. Yeah, that's pretty much Dragon Force for you. Yes, yes. The new Raven's coming out soon. Yes, I'll definitely be getting that. Dude, Metal City from 2020 was such a killer album. But yeah, Dragon Force, man. Ugh. And the thing is, their songs are like 7, 8 minutes long. And it's just wankery the whole way through. It's like, okay, we get it. You can play fast. Yeah, I just never got into that. Like, yeah, it's like their fucking guitar solo sounded like video game. Yeah, it sounded like a video game, like a soundtrack to a video game. Yeah, yeah. There's no variation in Dragon Force. Every song sounds exactly the same. Like I love bands to play fast, but man, change it up a little. Man, I gotta give me some more Hellstar too. I got a few of their CDs. That's like one of the most underrated power metal bands. So I do apologize for not getting any videos out this week. I wanted to actually do a couple videos. I'm gonna do them. I mean, it's a little past due, I guess now, but we kind of talked about them in our stream last night that we did on the other channel, the Metal Bastards channel. But I am gonna do a 40th anniversary review of Peace of Mind, and I figured I'll probably do a 35th anniversary of Ram It Down. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing reviews for. I mean, even if I have to do the reviews from the Metal Ben Mobile, I'll do them. You have the road construction, dude. It's been fucking hard to get videos made here. In fact, maybe Sunday morning I'll take a drive up to the mountains and do a review for both of these albums in my vehicle. I like doing Metal Ben Mobile videos. They're fun to do, and nobody else does them. Man, you know what? That would be a cool ranking. I got to get their other albums though. Even their new album, the newest Telstar stuff sounds great. I think the newer stuff's a little more thrashy, maybe than their stuff from the '80s. Yeah, man, I'm not sure if Jeff went to that Possessed show or not. He'll tell me if he did or not. So yeah, last Saturday night after I did my little stream on this channel, I didn't really stream long. It's me and Ryan and Mike. I think we streamed for like under an hour. After that, I went over to Jeff's stream and got to chat with Marty Worm for the very first time. Really, really cool guy. Yep. So Heavy Metal Urgy, really awesome channel indeed. One of the best channels on YouTube, in my opinion. Yeah, Marty Worm, very cool guy. First time I ever got to interact with him and chat with him. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to get me a Heavy Metal Urgy shirt. What's going on, Garrett? Big Bad G in the house. How's it going, brother? I'm kind of late doing this live stream. I ended up sleeping at like 10 p.m. tonight. I didn't get to bed till 2 o'clock in the afternoon due to them doing road construction out here. And I ended up sleeping a little later than I wanted to. And I was going to go see Possessed. Probably a good thing I didn't actually go because I'm still a little under the weather. I had a cold I've had a cold since Monday. I think I'm finally getting over it. I don't feel as I don't feel as congested as I did. Hell yeah, man, that's what it's all about, dude. All about the good taste. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have anybody join me live yet. I want to see if anybody. I'm gonna see if anybody else shows up. Maybe if a couple other people show up and want to come in for the live, I'll send you a link and you can come on. Oh, it's been a disaster, dude. It's been very hard to concentrate too. Oh, cool, man. Actually, that Killer's Iron Maiden. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh shit! No, the Metal Bent Chronicles Iron Maiden looking thing I just came up with. I'd like to do a shirt like that, but I'm not going to risk it due to the fact that I don't want to get sued by Iron Maiden. But it is cool looking. I was just sitting around and messing around with some designs and thought it would look cool to throw it together. All right, cool, cool. Photoshop. That's the word I'm looking for. I was messing around with Photoshop and designed that. I know, Frederick. Maybe I'll do another one where I'm like holding a guitar, you know. Maybe you can have a little bit of blood dripping from the guitar or something. Love Evil. Evil's a freaking excellent band. Such a killer band, yes. Hell yeah, man. I love the retro stuff, Garrett. In fact, I just subscribed to the Metalhead box finally for the first time a couple days ago. I'm looking forward to that. Figure, you know what? It's kind of cool, you know. You get a shirt, you get a few CDs. Fuck, it's only like 45 a month. And I know Oyster fan John and Necrotic Nick and classy Lonnie Metal and oh man, losing my train of thought here. Oh, oh yeah, Metalomania, Chris. They get the Metalhead box, and I figure, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. It looks like a really cool thing. Yes, yes. Once I get my first box, I will do an unboxing. Kind of pumped for it. I can't wait to get my first Metalhead box. It's gonna be like opening up a Christmas present on Christmas. And I did order the new Haunt CD. It still has not shown up yet. And I got a friend of mine from Rat Salad. Well, somebody I knew from Rat Salad Reviews plays in a band called Severed Angel. And I just ordered their CD, their debut CD, the other day. Fuck yeah, man, that's cool. Spawn's fucking awesome, man. And you can't go wrong with Batman. In fact, that new Batman movie looks pretty cool, actually. Ooh, Sinner, fucking awesome. I got a few of their CDs. I know they got a lot of CDs out too. They got like over 20 albums out now. Yeah, Sinner's kind of a weird band though. Like they were never like full on power metal because they did experiment with like 80s pop metal. Shit, there's a new Spawn movie coming out. I feel like I should know this and I don't. Love Rat. Rat's one of my favorite bands actually from that era. In fact, I got all the Rat CDs except for there's two I'm missing. Like the only Rat album I'm not crazy about is the one that came out in 1999. I think it was just called Rat. I'm not really into that one. Infestation though, that was a killer album, man. A heavy album for them. Man, if there's a new Spawn movie, that's gonna be freaking killer, dude. I had the 1999 album on cassette tape years ago. I bought it actually when it came out. I'm like, Well, at the time, I'm like, oh, Rat's back together, cool. Then I listened to it, I'm like, yeah, this does not sound like the Rat that I like. Oh no shit, there's a Rat box set out. Oh, what the fuck did I? You know what? I'll have to dig that out too. I'm gonna have to do a separate video on some of the box sets I have. Like, the CD box sets where you get like 5 or 6 of their studio albums. Like let's see, I got all the Warlock CDs in a box set. I got a Ted Nugent box set. White Snake, I got most of the White Snake albums. I got them basically in a box set. Rat, Dio. I'll have to do a separate video on that stuff. Cats are fucking awesome, dude. In fact, my dog just had puppies. Yeah, we got some Chihuahuas, and the one had a couple of puppies the other day. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, it's the Atlantic ears. That's the one I have. Well, unless there's another Atlantic ears out. See, I don't have that version. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, Atlantic's been putting out like some reissues again. Like I think they did a box set for Dawkins too, if I'm correct. I know they did one for Overkill. Man, I want to get that Overkill one. Yes, new Overkill album rules. Love it. It's going to be one of my favorites come the end of the year, I believe. Like there's so much shit coming out with all the reissues, and, then you get the new release, new stuff coming out too. There's always stuff coming out, man. It's freaking cool though. Oh, cool. I'll definitely check that out, man. Yeah, I'll definitely check out that Rat box set though. I'm really looking forward to that new Jag Panther. It's been a while since they put an album out. Got a few of their CDs too, man. I really need to get their debut though. Ample Destruction. I saw it got reissued. I know my record shop has it. I might just fucking pick it up. Like that is such a damn good debut album. I do like some hardcore. Pertainly early hardcore. I'm not much into modern hardcore. Like if you're talking like early prong, what else is a good example of like early hardcore? I guess Minor Threat's probably more punk. Discharge is one of my favorites. I love Discharge. Cro-Max is fucking killer too, yes. I mean, if you want to call like early Suicidal Tendencies hardcore in a way, I know it's more punk. Oh boy, I don't want to make you mad, Motley Crue, Junkie, Kyle. I am not a fan of Motley Crue. I do like the first two Motley Crue albums. I do like Theater of Pain too. Theater of Pain's okay. Girls, Girls, Girls has a couple of good songs on it. So I'll say I like the first four Motley Crue albums, and I love the Karabi album. But like Doctor Feelgood, love the song, but the rest of the album I'm not into. Bad Brains, yes, Bad Brains. But then you got bands like Ludacris. Let me think here. Murphy's Law. Man, I'd have to revisit some freaking hardcore again. Crumbsuckers. I'm thinking of Crumbsuckers. That was a cool band. I think what really has turned me off from Motley Crue the last few years, that has really turned me off. I mean, I did see Motley Crue live back in 2010. They were good live at the time. Vince actually sounded pretty damn good at that show, at least. Oh, Circle of Dust. That's one of my favorite industrial bands. Yes, love Circle of Dust. In fact, just picked up a Circle of Dust CD not too long ago. DRI. How could you forget about Dirty Rotten Imbeciles? Yes, DRI is definitely a good one. Shit, I'm not too far from York, PA. That's pretty cool. I did see Stephen Pearcy live once. I actually saw him live with Twisted Sister back in 2014. It, it was a good show. I mean, Twisted Sister was freaking amazing. I mean, Steve Pearcy at the time, his voice sounded kind of shot. I mean, maybe he's gotten better over the years. Oh man, there's definitely some good industrial metal out there. Circle of Dust, obviously Ministry. You know, you got Pitch Shifter, you got fucking Godflesh. Godflesh is freaking amazing. You know, trying to think. There's a bunch of like cool industrial stuff out there. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Maybe he did go to that Possessed show. We'll find out. But if he did go, man, I'm kind of like slapping myself in the face for not going now. Meshuggah, that's a weird one for me. I do like some Meshuggah. However, I don't like everything they've done. They're another one of them bands where they just tend to start sounding the same. Like I really like I really like the album Destroy Erase Improve. Chaos Sphere is a freaking killer album. Those are probably the two I like the most when it comes to Meshuggah. All right, so right now we're going to do some experimenting. So we got a new kind of Yingling beer out. It's called Bongo Frizz. Let's see what it tastes like. It's okay. Kind of has like a citrus flavor to it. Yep, Frederick's definitely right about that. Yeah, that's. Don't think I'd ever buy it again. Yeah, it's okay, but nah, not the greatest thing in the world. Oh yeah, some good PBR. It's good, man. Kind of wish I would have got PBR instead now. The best beer is water. The only time I have beer is on my days off. I don't drink when I'm working. Pretty much, Greg. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the only time I have a few drinks is on my days off of work. Um, the only Aussie beer I've had is Foster's. I've never had any other Aussie beer. 80 Synthwave is cool. I do like 80 Synthwave too. Yeah, Laserhawk, that's some good stuff right there. Really cool YouTube channel. But yeah, Foster's is the only Australian beer I've ever had, Frederick. I know I have another friend from Australia, and she showed me different kind of beers they have in Australia that we don't have here. funny you mentioned that, Frederick. I used to really like polka when I was a kid for some reason. This is like before I ever got into metal. Mexican beer, yeah, there's some good Mexican beer out there. A lot of good German beer too. Yeah, Foster's is the only beer I'm really familiar with when it comes to Australian beer. Victoria Bitter, no, I've never had that one either. Huh, cool. Let's see, I've only had a couple. Well, no, I've had about three of them. I had the Aussie beer when it first came out. Oh, gee, that was like 10 years ago. The Aussie Osborne beer. And I've had the Trooper beer from Iron Maiden. That one's okay. And I had the Metallica beer, Enter Night, or Enter Night, I think it's called. I actually did a video on that a couple years ago. Yeah, apparently Foster's is like the worst Australian beer according to Australians. Japanese beer. I've never had Japanese beer. That's kind of interesting. Kind of curious about Japanese beer too now. Kind of curious now. I gotta look up and see what some Japanese beer looks like. Let's see what comes up. Okay, 10 best Japanese beers to drink. Let's see what we got here. Oh, so we got one called Support. Okay, anyways, we got one called Sapporo Premium. Uh, it shows up, it kind of looks like that. Probably hard to make it out. Here's one called Tokyo Black. It shows up. Trying to get that glare out of there. Asahi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Asahi. Corinne. Yeah, I've never had any of these beers. Let's see if I can pronounce this one. Kasi Hikari. Casita Carry. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. Sorry if it's all fucking weird looking. Ooh, here's one. There's one called Orion Premium. Hitachino Nest Red Rice Ale. Probably fucked up pronouncing that too. Trying to get that damn glare out of there. Ice Kadoya, however the fuck you pronounce it. That's what that one looks like. Kawaba Snow Wizen. Another one. Bard Dark Sky. This one looks kind of interesting. And I think that's it, actually. Okay. So that's 10 beers that are recommended when it comes to Japanese beer. Yeah, I'm speaking in tongues, Frederick. Kind of curious. I'm gonna have to try me some Japanese beer. Pretty sure you probably can't find most of that beer around here. I'm gonna have to go look. So yeah, that's some of our Japanese beer out there. Mm. Wait, rice wine? Never ever had black. Excuse me. Never had rice wine before. Not really. Not really a fan of wine. Like anytime I ever had wine, it gave me the worst fucking hangovers. Ooh, there's some good Scandinavian beer out there too. Yep. Break out the evil spirits. I wouldn't mind going to Japan sometime. I think it'd be a cool place to visit. In fact, we were having a discussion last night in the stream about how, I mean, I've never been outside of the US before, but I forget I forget what country it was, but we were talking about some country and well, anyways, the person that went to this country, or maybe it was in a stream I was watching, but no, I know we were talking about this too in the stream I did last night on my other YouTube channel, how other countries are a lot cleaner compared to the US. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you people, the US has turned into a fucking shithole. Not trying to get political here, but it's really a fucked up place to live in right now. I mean, it's really a shame too because we, Because in reality, we probably live in the luckiest country, but that's not really saying too much because there's a lot of people in this country destroying this country. But anyways, I don't want to get into a political discussion and sound like a downer. Ooh, damn, 25%. Yeah, that'll definitely fuck you up. Good point. You got a good point there. Those countries are still quite bad. No, I haven't been to no shows. Like I was thinking about going to Possess this evening, and I was battling a cold all week and didn't go. Plus, I didn't get to bed till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But I am planning on going to the Metal Church show in June. And Cavalera's coming around here in September. Max Cavalera, that is, and I'm thinking about going to that too. Max and Igor are basically the real Sepultura, in my opinion. I'm seeing these all on Facebook at the moment. Oh, definitely, man. The last show I went to was Megadeth back in September. That would have been the last show I went to, and I only stayed for Megadeth. When Five Finger Death Punch hit the stage, I freaking left. I cannot stand that band. So yeah, last year got to see Megadeth for the third time, and I saw Metallica for the first time last August. That was definitely a lot. That was a lot of fun, but man, there was a lot of people at that show. I'm gonna say, man, there had to have been easily like 40 or 50,000 people at that show. I've never seen that many people before. And the Megadeth show was really cool because it was outdoors, and it was just perfect. The weather was freaking gorgeous. It wasn't too hot, you know. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I hear you, Frederick. Too old for loud music. Let's see, I've seen Slayer twice. I met Gary King the first time I saw Slayer. Anthrax I've seen once. They're excellent live. I'm trying to think who else I've seen. I've seen Creator live. Creator's freaking great live, man. I saw them with I'm trying to think. It was Exodus, Creator, and Warbringer. It's some band called Epicurium, which I don't think that band's even around no more. They only ever made one album. If Overkill comes around here, I'm gonna go because I've never got to see Overkill yet. Never got to see Pantera either. I mean, I think Pantera is actually coming around here. I mean, obviously, it's not the same Pantera with Diamond Vinny, which is sad, obviously. Let's see, I've seen Iron Maiden live once. I've seen Judas Priest live. I saw Halford live solo. Um, Trying to think who else I've seen. Yeah, I'm thinking about going, even though I'm not like a big fan of Lamb of God. Like I used to like Lamb of God years ago. To me, they're just another one of them bands where all their albums started to sound the same. Oh man, that would have been cool seeing Carcass back then. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to think. I've seen Napalm Death. Napalm Death is freaking intense live, man. Fucking Barney really gets into it. I'm just sitting here trying to think of other bands I've seen. Napalm Death. I've seen obviously Black Sabbath. I've seen the original Black Sabbath twice. I've seen Ozzy solo once. I've seen Black Dahlia Murder twice. I've met Trevor both times that I saw Black Dahlia Murder. Oh yeah, man, fucking Barney, dude. Still one of the most intense frontmen I've ever seen live. And it was cool when I saw them. Dan Wilker from SOD Nuclear Assault came up and played bass with them, and I met Dave, or yeah, I got to meet Dan Wilker at that show. Ultimatum. I know Scott Waters is busy doing other things. It would be cool if Ultimatum got back together. Ooh, love Warbringer. Yes, Warbringer's absolutely killer. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were with Creator when I saw them back in. Oh, gee, that would have been 2009, or maybe it's 2010. I'm trying to think. Either or, yeah, saw Creator, Warbringer, and Exodus in Maryland back in 2000. I think it was 2009 because they were getting ready to put their second album out at the time. And it was cool because when we were outside waiting to get into the concert, the vocalist of Warbringer just came up to us and started talking with us. So that's kind of cool. And Warbringer's still putting out quality albums. Their newest album's freaking killer. Well, I guess it came out a couple years ago now. Yeah, it's weird. I used to really be into Lamb of God at one time. It would have been around the time, probably when, as or, I'm trying to think what album it was. I knew about them when New American Gospel came out. I remember reading about it, but it was their second album at the time that I bought when it came out. I think it's called As the Palaces Burn. I used to have it. I don't have it anymore. It's the one Devin Townsend produced. Oh, dude, I honestly don't know, man. I mean, I'm definitely not hard to miss. I'm a pretty tall guy. Frederick, no, I haven't. Well, I've seen Judas Priest. I'd love to see Deep Purple, man. Deep Purple, one of the legendary bands. Venom would be cool. Venom Inc. It doesn't really matter. I think both Venoms are freaking good. Even though in later years I think I preferred Venom Inc. over Kronos' Venom. Yeah, man, Napalm Death is. Thing is, too, Barney's like one of the most intelligent people too. Like when you listen to him talk, he makes a lot of sense in what he's saying. Yeah, man. So I'm just sitting here. I'm still thinking of other bands I've seen. I've seen Demi Borgir live. This is when they were an Odds Fest, obviously, when they were gaining some popularity here in the state. But then again, that's another band I really don't care about anymore. Like to me, the last couple Demi Borgir albums have been very mediocre. And I've seen Cradle of Filth once. I saw Cradle of Filth way back in 2011. They were actually really good live. What's going on, King of Swords? How's it going, dude? Oh yeah, man, Barney's a freaking good. See, that's the way a lot of metalheads are, though. Like a lot of people think, oh, we're these evil people, and we're really not. We probably care more about this world than the average human being does. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, like I said, the Metal Church show. I'm definitely going to. A friend of mine. Yeah, a friend of mine's band is opening up for Metal Church at that show. I'm pretty much friends with all the guys in the band, but they're they're a local thrash band called Fatal Aggression, which I got their CDs. I'll have to show them sometime. I know I've showed them in the past, but I was actually thinking about going to that Leonard Skinner ZZ Top show, even though there's no original members left in Skinner. But I think it'd be cool to see ZZ Top at least. Not sure exactly when that's coming. I know it's coming this summer though. Oh wow, we got 10. Wow, we got 10 people here. Wow, that's freaking cool. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably end up going to that Skinner ZZ Top show. I mean, I've never seen either of them, even though at this point Leonard Skinner's basically a tribute band since there's no original members left. Oh, I could imagine they are pretty heavy live. It's like a long time ago. One of the first concerts I actually saw, ironically, was Journey. This was years and years ago. The Journey actually sounds heavier live than they do on record. At least I thought they did. In fact, that was the first concert I ever went to was Journey. This was, oh jeez. I was a little late going to concerts, so this would have been around 2000, I think 2002. I'm banned. Okay. So you've never listened to the Journey albums before they had Steve Perry in the band when they were a progressive band? course it is, Frederick. I know. But even us metalheads have our influences. All right, anyways, I was just looking to see who's all on Facebook Messenger at the moment. Oh man, yeah, I agree, Garrett. That's a freaking killer track off that new album. Some great guitar work too. Hey, Frederick, aren't you the one that likes Katy Perry? I don't want to hear about soft. Anyways, hmm, another one I'm looking forward to. Apparently, it's coming out in 2024 too. The new Sabotage album. It's going to be the first Sabotage album since 2001. And apparently, this might be the final Sabotage album. Oh, yeah, He Man and Thundercats. There we go, man. Two classic cartoons right there. Indeedo. Well, I mean, there's an interview up on YouTube with John Oliva, and he's talking about making another Sabotage album. Like, I don't know if this is going to be a part, because it sounds like he has like 30 songs written for this new album. And he wants this to be the best Sabotage album, so I don't know. We'll see what the Mountain King has to offer. Yep. Yeah, Zach Stevens is still going to be there. It's pretty much everybody. I mean, Chris Caffrey, Al Petrelli, Jeff Plate, Johnny Lee Middleton. They're all going to be a part of the album. If they do a freaking tour and they come around here, I'm definitely going. The closest I got to seeing Sabotage is when I saw Trans Siberian Orchestra, because that's quintessentially Sabotage. Let's see, for me, my favorite genres of metal would be thrash metal. Thrash metal is probably my favorite, easily. Power metal, old school death metal. I love old school death metal. Um, let's see, I like some crossover. Doom metal, I love doom metal. Those are probably like the main ones I like when it comes to metal. I like some black metal too. It's kind of weird. I like some gothic metal too from the 90s. So, kind of a mixture of those styles of metal I'm pertainly into. Well, I do have a feeling this is probably going to be a heavy Sabotage album. I mean, you'll probably get those melodic vocals too. You'll get the Queen and Fluid stuff too. But I don't think this is going to be an album filled with ballads. Do I like pussy metal? Well, shit. Of course we love pussy. Oh, glam. See, I do like some glam metal. If you want to call it glam metal, if you're talking about bands like, like early Motley Crue, or unless you're talking about like the New York Dolls, if you're going back that far. So I'd say right now for 2024, the new Sabotage album is going to be the biggest on the radar when it comes to new albums coming out next year. The only genres of metal I don't like slam, I don't like deathcore, and I'm not really a big fan. I don't really care for new metal. People like them, to each their own. People can like what they want. Children of the Metal Movement. Yeah, that's a cool track. I guess early glam too would be like early Quiet Riot. That's got like that early 70s glam type of sound. I used to actually have that Frederick Drowning Pools, the album Sinner. I had that back in the day. I kind of went through a phase where I did listen to some of that new metal stuff. I don't know. After a while, it's just like, yeah, this stuff is kind of whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Kerry King keeps saying he wants to do something. But yeah, I don't see Slayer ever coming back. I just don't think Tom Araya could do it anymore, to be honest. Yeah, I don't ever see Slayer coming back, man. I mean, you keep hearing these stories, though. Kerry King wants to do something. I mean, Sabotage is one of them bands. They should have been bigger than what they were. I mean, in a way, they became big under the Trans Siberian Orchestra name, you know. But as Sabotage, you know, but I think they've had. I pretty much like all the Sabotage albums. There's not an album I don't like. I mean, even albums like Wake of Magellan and Dead Winter Dead, I still find enjoyment in them albums. Yeah, I don't listen to them as much as I do the earlier stuff, but you know. Well, okay, so the new metal thing, I've kind of told this story before. I kind of went through a phase where I was into it back in the late 90s. Actually, probably started in the mid 90s when Korn first came out. Because when Korn first came out, nobody sounded like that. I thought, oh, wow, that's kind of unique. So I was kind of into Korn early on back then. And it's freaking weird because I actually did get the first Limp Bizkit album way back in the day. But over time, that music just never aged with me. Nope. Actually, Greg, I don't smoke. I actually just quit. If you're talking about cigarettes, I actually quit 6 months ago. I just got tired of doing it. I do still like Soundgarden. Soundgarden's a fucking killer band. Like I do have exceptions. I like Soundgarden. I like Alice in Chains. Um, Faith No More. I do like some Faith No More when it comes to like that more '90s stuff. Like I've always liked Soundgarden and Alice in Chains. I thought those were two of the best bands to come out of that scene. The Melvins had some pretty cool stuff. No, Greg, actually, I don't. Nope, not really into smoking pot. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate it, dude. I mean, I've been into. I can't believe it's been 35 years already since I. It's been 35 years since I've been into metal. That's pretty freaking awesome. And I've been through it all. Oh, you need to stop listening to metal. It's not popular no more. I've been through all those phases. It's like whatever. I didn't get I didn't get into this music to become popular to begin with. Got into the music because it's freaking great music, and it resonates with me. Mr. Bungle, oh yeah, Mr. Bungle is a good one. Man, that newest Mr. Bungle album, holy crap! Well, it's a re-recording of their demo. God damn, it's a good. There you go, Garrett. I like that. Working out and listening to metal. I've heard of Tomahawk before, but no, Mr. Bungle's really cool. Freaking Matt, I mean, Mike Patton's a freaking genius, man. With what that guy can do with his voice. But no, I love that fucking newest Mr. Bungle CD. It's got Dave Lombardo and Scott Ian on it. I think I was telling Nick. I think I was telling Nick this a while ago. I'm like, because we had talked about this in past streams. That easily has to be the most aggressive guitar playing Scott Ian has done since Among the Living. All right, cool, man. Cool that you're still hanging out, dude. I honestly didn't expect a lot of people to show up, to be honest. I, oh, dude, I cannot stand trap. Uh, yeah, TikTok. I'm easily the worst social media site in existence is TikTok. I agree. Phil Anselmo, another excellent vocalist, despite what people say about him. Yeah, trap rap, man, to me it's run its course. And it's like it just will not go away. You're a good man, Greg. Yet two sites I've never joined is Twitter and TikTok. See, yeah, I don't think. Okay, I'm back. Just kind of looking at Facebook for a minute. I don't think Pantera's going to make an album, which I don't think they should. It's all right that they're touring, but I don't think they should make an album. Not without Diamond Vinny, no way. Yeah. I mean, I guess it'd be okay if they did like a live album, but no, do not make another studio album. Don't do it. Plus, right now it looks like Charlie is working on a new Anthrax album, or it looks like there's a new Anthrax album being worked on at the moment too. So yeah, there's a new Anthrax album in the works. I'm gonna say that probably won't be out till 2024. I mean, I could see why people have different opinions on Pantera doing what they're doing, or this to me, or this Pantera reunion. I can see why people have different opinions on it. To me, and I get why people would be upset because there's obviously no Dimebag Daryl and no Vinnie Paul no more. I totally get that, but I mean, for a tribute, I don't really see anything wrong with it. Oh yeah, man, it's been a while since we got an Anthrax album. I thought For All Kings was a decent album. It seems like a lot of people don't care for that album. I do know. Speaking of which, I do know there's a new Death Angel album in the works, and I think it's coming out in August. The new Death Angel. I could be wrong on that. And there's a New Testament album being worked on right now. Apparently, Testament has a new drummer too. Lombardo's not on drums anymore. Oh man, I don't know how true this is because I haven't really read up on it. Apparently, Gene and Paul are talking about making another Kiss album. I don't know how true this is because I haven't really seen proof of it. I, I, oh god, no, there don't need to be another Kiss album. Unless you're looking for a Fritzby to toss around Frederick. Take your Kiss vinyl or the new Kiss album and just toss it like a Fritzby. That's how I feel about the new Motley Crue album too. It's like, oh boy, I got a Fritzby now. Boom, there you go. However, I did hear the new Winger album. I didn't get it yet. I actually think it's pretty good. I actually like some of that new Winger album. I'm pretty sure there'll be another Gravedigger album soon. That's another band. They just keep on putting out albums, you know. And I know Axel Rudy Pelt's already planning another album for 20. It'll be out in 2024. I agree, man. That new Winger is actually quite good. I got to pick it up. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to make it to the record shop. I heard that album's good. I'm gonna have to check that out too. I hear you, Frederick. Don't mind Frederick, guys. He likes to fuck around. He likes to joke around and shit. We're cool friends too. In fact, I've probably known Frederick for what, close to 2 years now. I've known Speed King for a while too. Me and Garrett, I've known Garrett for like 8 years. In fact, I think, yeah, it would have been 2015 we first came across each other on Facebook. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with violence because one or somebody just, oh yeah, Bobby Gustafson or Bobby Gustafson, bleh, Bobby Gustaf, I can't fucking say it. Holy shit. Bobby Gustafson just left violent. It wasn't on bad terms either. It had to do with travel. That's why he left violent. So I'd imagine they'll probably get another guitar player. Always, always, Frederick. We always have fun, man. I know Violence was talking about making another EP. Yeah, I don't think they're going to make a full length. I think they're going to make another EP, or they were. And apparently, Heathen's working on another album, from what I've heard. A band I need to check out is Rick Hunold's new band. You know, the original guitar player from Exodus. I got to check that out. Apparently, it's supposed to be like really, really thrashy. Shit's too damn good. Fireball. I did hear about that. Yeah, Exciter is, or yeah, Exciter's been working on this album for quite a while. Oh, there you go. So you got some Fireball in the fridge? Hell yeah, man. Man, somebody should definitely sign Exciter. Come on, it's Exciter. They're a legendary band. Um, Actually, I went last week. Didn't go. Didn't get to go the last couple of days though. Well, Thursday I was busy doing a bunch of other stuff. Oh man, that Destruction album from last year was killer, man. Such a good thrash album. Oh yeah, I mean that would be cool. I'm trying to think, has Exciter ever been on Metal? No, no, no. I don't think Exciter has ever been on Metal Blade Records. No, they haven't. They were actually on Sharpnel Records when they first started. Then they were on Megaforce for a bit. I believe they were on Osmos too. Yeah, I don't think Exciter's ever been on Metal Blade Records that I can think of. Oh man, it's been a while since Whiplash has put out anything. Yeah, and Sodom usually never disappoint. You know, you pretty much know what you're going to get when you get a Sodom album. Thing I like about Sodom too, they still keep that raw production. It's not like overly produced. You know. Oh man, that's another band that hasn't put anything out in a long time. At War. At War was a cool band. Very Motorhead inspired. Oh wow, we've been live over 2 hours already. I think all in all we've had a pretty decent stream. We're gonna do one of these streams since I haven't put out any videos in the last few days. I did put out I think the last video I did was Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance versus fuck, what was it? Oh, Scorpions Blackout. Old school is still cool, man. In my book. I haven't looked. I'm gonna look now, Frederick. So I go to type in thrash or be thrashed, and why is your channel not coming up? Hold on a minute. Let's see what happens if I type it. No, that's not you either. Oh, I found you. Never mind. Ooh, yeah. That's cool. You have gotten some new. You have gotten some more subs. Frederick is famous. So yeah, if anybody out there is not subscribed to Thrash or Be Thrash, definitely go subscribe to his channel. Frederick's a cool dude. He knows his thrash metal. He knows his black metal. He knows a lot about obscure horror movies from the 70s. Yep, he definitely knows his stuff. So yeah, definitely help Frederick. Definitely help Frederick get to 200 subscribers. Thanks, Frederick. Appreciate that. I mean, my channel's been doing pretty decent lately. And getting close to 730 subscribers. Yeah, channel's been doing quite good lately. Oh, definitely, man. You'll definitely like what Frederick has to offer, man. Want to know about obscure Australian metal too? Definitely go check out Frederick. Hell yeah. I want to see everybody get to 1,000 subscribers that's not there. I think that would be cool. It's the thing, you search around, here on YouTube in the community, you'll find a lot of cool channels. And you'll make a lot of cool friends. Oh man. Oh yeah, man! Congratulations to Paul DeVito too. Another really cool guy. He's finally over 100 subscribers. He definitely deserves it. Ooh, some Camelot. There you go. I guess Camelot has a new one out. I haven't listened to the new Camelot yet, though. Thank you, Greg. Definitely appreciate it, dude. I've actually been having fun doing YouTube again. There for a while, I was kind of in the dumps, but yeah, I pretty much got away from all that. I got away from the people that were making me feel that way, and ever since I've done that, things have been pretty damn good. So yeah, I've been on YouTube since 2017. I, I mean, I've told this story before, but for anybody that's new, I've been on here since 2017. I had another Metal Bends Chronicles channel before this. I deleted it, which was really stupid to do at the time. I should have never done that. And not too long after I deleted that channel, I relaunched this channel, and that would have been in 2019. Yeah, I kind of miss when Con, or what's his name? Yeah, I kind of miss when Roy Khan was in Camelot. Even though the new vocalist kind of sounds like him. Space metal bands. Oh, interesting. Well, good one to check out if you want to listen to like space atmospheric metal would be the band Star One, or God damn, I'm trying to think of that black metal band from Australia that's like space oriented. Yeah, I agree with Frederick on that one. And yes, Greg, I made the right decision by doing it. It had to happen. It wasn't going to work. No, it's not Portal. I'm thinking Dark Space. Did you ever hear of Dark Space? I think that's what they're called. Yeah, Blood Incantation has some spacey stuff to it. I have that CD. I'm gonna have to break that out and listen to it again. That'd be kind of cool, Garrett. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure the band's called Dark Space though, that does like atmospheric black metal, but it sounds like it basically sounds like it's very oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's very cosmic sounding. I think that's what they're called. At least I'm looking it up now. Yeah, yeah, it is Dark Space because their albums are like in Roman numerals. Like you got one, two, three. Yeah, Voivod would definitely be one of them bands. Yeah, Voivod definitely has like that cosmic sound. Space Chaser. I don't think I've ever checked that one out. Vector, yes, Vector's a good one too. Yeah, yeah. Portal does have some dark fucking music. Yeah, Star One's a good one. In fact, their first album was called Space Metal. Space Metal. So yeah, man. Ever since I decided to cut ties with a certain individual, the channel's definitely been going in a lot more better direction. I think. You know, been meeting a lot more cool people because of it. You know. Oh, Origin. Yeah, that's a fucking brutal fucking band. Man, their drummer is freaking insane, dude. With the way he plays. Blue Oyster Cult, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you guys kind of have me thinking about like space metal or space rock oriented. I guess you could say like early UFO too, like on the first couple albums. Was pretty spacey. Uh, Hawkwind had a lot of spacey atmosphere too. I mean, Ace Frehley had that spaceman character, so yeah, you kind of got a point there, Frederick. Sci-fi shit can be cool, man. Another band too that kind of had like that space type of yeah, like that space, even like in power metal. I'm just thinking here, like the band Iron Savior had like they their first few records had a lot to do with like space topics. And Gamma Ray wrote, yeah, their album Somewhere Out in Space, the Gamma Ray album. That one's definitely very space topic. It's space oriented. Excuse me, there. Well, definitely Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd practically invented that style. Ain't no problem, Greg. Always cool to try to help people get into different music if I can. Frederick's definitely good at that too. He can get you into a lot of different stuff. Oh, here's another band that was very space oriented. Balsa Goth. Remember the band Balsa Goth? They were like a symphonic black metal band, but their topics had a lot to do with like outer space and astronomy and stuff like that. That would actually be pretty cool, Garrett. But now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, Balsa Goth, man, what a killer band. Yeah, Balsa Goth, they kind of sound like Cradle of Filth a little bit, but they're a lot more atmospheric. Actually, they're probably a lot more power metal too in their music approach. You know, that's probably the first one I heard too. To be honest, oh man, I was like, fuck. When I first heard Dark Side of the Moon, God, I must have only been like 2 or 3 years old. It's kind of cool though. Yeah, kind of different talking about like spacey atmospheric type of stuff. When it comes to metal or prog rock. So I'm just sitting here trying to think of other space related albums or bands. I know there's a bunch out there. Oh man, there's a lot of people around here that have great collections when it comes to records, CDs, vinyls. Like me, I'm more of a CD collector. I do have some vinyls. I probably have. It's been a while since I've counted. I probably have maybe 150 vinyls. I got about close to 200 cassette tapes. CD wise, I probably have about, oh, jeez, I'm going to say probably 2,000 CDs. I think it'd be cool to check out space. Oh, another band too, Eloy, the band Eloy. They kind of did some like space oriented stuff. German progressive rock band. It's probably, I'd say probably the German Pink Floyd. And one of the old Scorpion drummers actually was in Eloy back in the 70s for a bit. Oh, even Fear Factory. Fear Factory had a lot of like space type of stuff. Well, then again, a lot of Fear Factory was like machine versus man. You know. Ooh, Close Encounters. There's a classic movie. It kind of sucks because you never really hear people talk about Close Encounters much anymore. Because I believe it was three Close Encounter movies. I remember watching them when I was a kid. And those movies always gave me an idea like, man, what would it be like to visit space? You know? Oh, man. Sex in space. Wouldn't that be fucking interesting? Oh, shit. Riding a chick into the cosmics. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, Toll was definitely spacey. Pretty cool stuff, though. Yeah, I guess I could see White Zombie being kind of like that in a way. What about Emperor? Emperor had like some space type of stuff too. Cosmic keys to my creation. Uh, oh man, looks like one of my friends went to that possessed show. Oh yeah, man. There's definitely a lot of spacey atmosphere in black metal. I mean, a lot of people think black metal is just satanic and all that stuff. Nah, there's a lot more to black metal than what people think. In fact, there's a black metal out there that doesn't even really deal with Satanism. Which I honestly think the satanic black metal is the most generic black metal. To be honest, I always like, to me, I always like black metal to be atmospheric. You know, either very atmospheric or kind of like folk driven, I guess. Black metal is pretty much an ideology, because there's a lot of different kinds of black metal, you know, but people who've never listened to black metal before can be like, oh, that's devil's music, it's satanic. No, not all black metal is satanic. It's like Borknagard. Borknagard's not satanic at all. Or a band like Sayor. Like Sayor, if I'm pronouncing that right, Sayor, Sour. They're like very atmospheric too. Like a lot of black metal too, it's very nature based. It's like a band like Immortal. There's nothing really satanic about Immortal. I mean, their first album kind of delved into that, but after that, they were never like really satanic, you know. Like Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism's really the only satanic album they made. Oh yeah, I've heard that name before. Like to me, black metal can be a very interesting genre. When you really dig deep into it. Right, Greg. Exactly. I mean, just because you write dark music doesn't mean you're a Satanist. It's just an emotion. It's what you're probably going through at the time. You know. In fact, I honestly don't even listen to a lot of stuff that's like hell, Satan, and all that crap anymore. I just find it to be generic. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that album again. I thought that was like the album where they were kind of breaking away from that. It's even like with my music command. Like some of the themes might sound satanic, but they're not. Like I refuse to write a satanic song. I just think it's stupid. Well, you got to think too, like back in the old, or a lot of the Satan stuff too was gimmicky. You know, like when Venom did it. I mean, yeah, it shocked people, but you could tell you could tell they weren't really serious about it because they had a sense of humor to their music. You know what I mean? Thanks, Frederick. Trying to make it great. I haven't done it. I haven't really done a stream on my own in a while. Oh yeah, I mean, Satanism has always been in metal, but a lot of it like was basic. I mean, a lot of it's like basically horror movie themed too. I mean, or maybe early on it was done to shock people, obviously. But I'm just talking like the stuff like Gorgoroth, where it's just over the top satanic. It's like after a while it just gets old. It's like write something else. Deicide's a prime example of that. How many albums is Glenn Benton gonna write about how he hates God and Christianity? It's like, come on. And to me, like the thrash bands kind of did it in a fun way, you know. Like I never took like a lot of the thrash guys like as like Satanist, you know. Now there's certain aspects of Satan that's kind of cool to write about. Like if it's very conceptual, like a track like Dante's Inferno by Iced Earth. It's a very good story, about the dark side. You know, you know what, man? I wouldn't be surprised. Like I remember when Deicide first came out, man, they were like the most shocking thing that came out at the time. And over the years, it's like this guy can't really be a Satanist, and if he is, whatever. I just feel like if you're going to write about that stuff, you ought to. I mean, it should definitely be conceptual and make sense. Not just be like, oh yeah, hell, Satan's my master, and all this dumb, stupid shit. Could be true. I mean, who knows? I mean, my opinions on religion is, I mean, you can believe in something, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. It's when you get to that point where you start shoving it down somebody's throat that then it becomes a problem. You know, it's like, no, don't shove your beliefs down my throat. You're just going to drive me away from it even more. You know, It's like that with religion. It's like that with politics. Don't shove it down my throat. You can believe what you want to believe, you know. But just, be civil about it. Don't act like a lunatic about it. Oh yeah, yeah. Kronos did come out and admit that Venom was a joke band, and you could kind of tell. Like I never got offended by what Venom was doing. Now Bathory, on the other hand, with the first couple albums, it felt more serious than Venom. It's like, wow, this guy might really be evil. Anyways, I'll be back in a minute, Frederick, and anybody else that's still tuning in. Pretty cool conversation with you guys, though. It's been a while, since I've done like a solo thing. All right, I'm back. Oh yeah, so we're talking about like Satanism and metal a little bit too. Yeah, I remember reading an interview with him years ago. Because apparently there was rumors back in the day that he lived in a cave and he ate people. It's like, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, Gorthon seemed like a pretty cool guy, actually. I mean, yeah, like you pretty much said, Frederick. Satan Smaten. That's a good one. Oh, man. I mean, that's what got me into. I mean, the thing that got me into metal too when I was younger was the darker subject matters because I could relate to them. Because we all. I think a lot of us have been through shit in our lives, and the music definitely resonates with you, when you go through shit. Like I always liked the dark aspect of metal, and I liked the rips in metal. I mean, obviously the musicianship in metal too. I mean, it's just top notch. A lot of it. And I felt like when I was listening to a lot of metal, I wasn't being lied to or bullshitted. When it came to the lyrics. You know, yeah. I mean, good point, Frederick. Even Christians sing about Satan. Good point. It's true though. I mean, obviously, too, you have the cheesy metal, too, which I like the cheesy metal, too. Good point, Greg. I like that one. Yeah, that's true. Good versus evil, totally. And I always felt like playing metal, too, is the best way to get out your emotions. To get out your anger or what's bothering you. It's the best. It's the best fucking therapy you could possibly have is playing metal. See Nick's online. Maybe I'll shoot him a message and see if he wants to join me live or unless he's busy. Holy crap, we're almost at the 3 hour mark already. Holy fuck. Doesn't feel like it. Thrash, death metal, totally, man. Like, I remember, I mean, I can remember the 90s. Like, just thinking back to the 90s for a moment, I remember people telling me in the 90s the metal's dead, it's never coming back, and all this crazy shit. Here in 2023, I'd say it's probably bigger now than it maybe was in the 80s in a lot of ways, if you really think about it. I agree, man. I totally agree, dude. You know, just because you like extreme music doesn't mean you're a bad person at all, man. In fact, the music genre that's done more harm to society, in my opinion, is rap. Especially today's rap. Not so much the old school shit, but today's modern rap has done a lot of harm to modern day society, in my opinion. Frederick, I can't picture you being that way, dude. Oh no, I'll stay live for a little bit. Maybe Nick will drop by. I saw he's live on Facebook right now. Maybe he'll drop by unless he's busy editing or something. Flower power, dude. I feel that way about metal. Like a lot of us are just really hippies. you know, we like this extreme music, but our attitudes are more like a hippie attitude. Just about like peace, love, getting along, trying to make the world a better place. That's why I don't get why some people want to just be assholes. I don't get it. Especially if you're like a content creator on YouTube or you play in a band. Do you really want to treat your fan base like shit? No. I think no would be the proper answer because those fans are what makes you, or those fans are, are what make you, I should say. Hippies and hypocrites. There you go. Actually, Frederick, you're technically right about that. The first proto doom metal type of stuff came from psychedelic music back in the late 60s, so you are actually right about that. In fact, lately, as far as my band goes, I mean, I gotta start recording again here. I haven't recorded anything like in a couple months at least. I gotta get back into the recording mode again. I am working on new music. Um, Actually, for Holocaust, obviously, which that probably won't drop till I'm gonna say probably 2024. But I have another project called Winter Beyond. It's more of a death metal project that I'm working on. It's much heavier than Holocaust, much more darker. So I've been working on that. And I'm going to start actually recording the Winter Beyond stuff soon because the Winter Beyond thing's actually been in the works for quite a while. I just haven't really put anything out. Yeah, the Winter Beyond one. I'm talking about the Winter Beyond project right now, Frederick. Yeah, that's the one that's going to come out before the next Holocaust comes out. Kind of taking my time with Reign of the Horsemen, which is going to be the next Holocaust album. And I'm actually thinking about going through the other two albums I have and adding vocals to them because they are instrumentals and people have been wanting to hear them with vocals. So I'm thinking about doing that. But the Winter Beyond stuff will definitely have vocals because it's going to be straight up death metal vocals. And I can. It's pretty easy. It's probably easier for me to do the death metal vocals. Oh, Frederick. It's a lot easier for me to do that style. I know some people have trouble doing that style of vocaling. For me, it's much easier. Vocals. There we go. Oh, yeah, Greg. Those are good bands, too. I love Sleep. Electric Wizard's good, too. Ahab's good. Yeah. A lot of good stuff there, man. High on Fire. But yeah, I've been wanting to do something that's more like death metal oriented, and it just wouldn't fit for Holocaust. Thanks, Greg. It's going to be fun to definitely work on the Winter Beyond stuff. I'm hoping to get a Winter Beyond track out in June, if possible, for you guys to check out. Heavy metal hippies. Oh shit, or that fucking ridiculous Halloween track, Heavy Metal Hamsters. God, anybody remember that one? God damn, you talk about the top of the cheesecake right there, man. Heavy Metal Hamsters would be there. Man, I don't know if I could do black metal vocals. I tried, man. Black metal vocals are not fucking easy to do. Especially when you get into this really like screechy, like a combination of high screams and yeah, high screams and like fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, the raspy vocals. Clint could do it. Clint has some good pipes. I've heard Clint sing before. In fact, I wouldn't mind having Clint. I wouldn't mind having Clint do some vocals for Holocaust. Just it'd be definitely hard for us to get together because we're in two different states. Of course, nowadays you can kind of like trade files and you know do it that way. Oh, let's see. So got a few guitars. This is the one I've been playing. It's a 7-string BC Rich. Yeah, that's pretty much the one I've been playing. Fuck, I need to tune that fucker. So yeah, that's main guitar that I've been playing. Oh, excuse me. But I'm definitely looking to get another guitar here. I've got a few other guitars too, but they need work done to them. I got a Washburn Dimebag Darrell guitar, and I got an Epiphone Demon Flying V. I got to get some work done to those guitars though. I am a lefty. Yep. And I've been playing guitar for 30 years. I started in 93 when I was 14. Probably be a cool, solid band right there, man. Clint on vocals, Jeff on rhythms. Who could we get to play bass? Got to get a drummer too. Somebody can do all that crazy double bass fucking shit and a bunch of crazy fills. Seems like my biggest problem finding that drummer who could do all that crazy shit. I think Mike could probably do it. We just got to get him focused on doing extreme metal drumming. Holy shit, it's almost 4 a.m. Damn. Doesn't feel like it's that late. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning here. Oh shit, you play, dude, you're not that far away from me either. I don't think you are, at least. I'm definitely looking for a bass player. Davey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Oh, man. See, I think if Mike really practiced at it, he could definitely get that extreme drumming down because he definitely knows how to do fills and stuff like that. Oh, you're in, okay. You're in Baltimore. Okay. Oh shit, you're from Australia too. Cool, man. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably like evening in Australia. So we got Frederick, we got Greg from Australia in the house. I'm in the States. I live in Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. Obviously, I'm in the States, but Well, it's a it's a work in progress, Frederick, because I do want to turn it into a full band. I've been really thinking about that lately. I just got to find the right people to do it. Oh yeah, even better. You're a Steelers fan. That's even better. That's right. Go Pittsburgh Steelers. Fucking right, man. Now we're talking. But yeah, I've been really thinking about that lately, turning Holocaust into like a full band because I've been really wanting to play shows. And I haven't played a show since 2012. That's a long fucking time. It's not easy, man. I mean, for one, you got to find people that are dedicated, people that want to do it, people that are into doing it, And if you have somebody that's half-assed, it just don't work out. Like I was talking to a friend. I was talking to a well, I didn't really talk to him. I just asked him if he still played, and I think he'd be willing to do it. But right now, he's trying to straighten some stuff up in his life, and I can understand that. But yeah, a friend of mine from around here who plays bass also, and he plays guitar too. I asked him if he'd be willing to step in and play bass, and he said right now he's just trying to get his life straightened out, which I get that. That's cool. I mean, that's more important than, hopping into something that you feel like you're not ready to do. It's very tough. The music industry is very tough, man. It's very hard to get people to listen to your stuff too. I mean, you know, the band I was in prior, I left that band because I just didn't feel committed to it no more. And I mean, this was like way back in 2014 at this point. I didn't like the direction they were going in. And I just thought they were trying to be like, what's popular on radio. And I left because I felt like the metal aggression was going away from the band. And at first, when I left, we were on bad terms. But now, over the years, we've grown up and we've reconnected as friends, and we still, chit chat from here and there. I think it'd be cool to start a distro, actually. Frederick could definitely start a distro, dude. I mean, I think the thing people fail to realize when it comes to a band, there's a lot more to it than, just being a band, you know, because unfortunately it turns into a business, which kind of sucks. I mean, it would be cool to just form a band and just go out and fucking play and be like, yeah. But there's a lot more that goes into being in a band than people think. We all need some moolah, fucking Frederick. We all need that money. And that's the thing too. Like when you're doing music, like to me, you can't do it for the money, or you can't think, oh yeah, I'm going to be the next fucking Metallica. You can't have that mindset. You got to be very dedicated to your craft. Oh, I agree. And really, nowadays, you don't even have to be on a label. I mean, technology is so advanced nowadays, you don't have to be on a fucking record label. I mean, you can pretty much start your own label, with the way technology is. I mean, look how many bands got fucking robbed when they got signed to major labels back in the day. Holy crap, we skyrocketed up to 9 views. Damn. I mean, the technology's out there. You really don't have to spend a ton of money nowadays to make an album. Anybody can make an album. Now spinning TV. What's going on, dude? Good to see you here, my friend. That's yeah. I keep forgetting about that. There's people from other countries too. We're just talking about that. Where the time's different. No, I haven't heard that. I mean, I've been self putting my music out. Yeah, the production ain't the greatest, but. Frostbite Orkings. I'll have to check that out. Definitely gonna have to check that out, dude. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, anyways, about technology. Yeah, you don't really need a record label nowadays. It's very easy to put out an album, with technology because, you really don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I still believe in organic production. Like, to me, I think analog production's still the best. I get why people do the digital thing. But the thing is, the technology's there. If you want to make an album, you can make an album. That's right now. Spinning TV, it's from Australia too. Apparently, Metal Bennett's quite popular with the Aussie crowd. I mean, I could probably do that some. Maybe I'll get back into an old school style stream where it's kind of hard to do it on YouTube though, with the way their copyright thing is. Why I haven't really done the music thing on YouTube. It was fun doing it though, where I'd play tracks, react to it, and all that stuff. It was definitely fun doing it. Oh, totally. You go. I mean, yeah, you got to have chemistry when you're playing in a band. If you don't have chemistry, it don't work. Obviously, and I'm not opposed to people. I mean, every band works this way. Actually, everybody has different influences. I mean, if you could take that influence and add it into what I'm doing musically to make it better, hey, that's fucking cool. You know. I used to watch that metal show a lot back in the early 2000s. Oh, come on, Frederick. I'm trying to be the next fucking Nickelback, Frederick. I'm kidding. Obviously. So wait, that metal show is back? Gloom Bloom, what's going on, man? How's it going, dude? Good to see you here, brother. Tell you what, for a stream I didn't think would get a lot of people, we're getting a pretty decent amount of people. This is pretty cool. Hmm, no shit. Guess I'll have to check it out. The new That Metal show, huh? Fucking Nickelback. They even came out and admitted that they write the music they write to make money. It's like, oh, I can imagine how it is in the studio with that band. Oh, yeah, just write the most generic, shitty ass song you can fucking write to a pill to appeal to a bunch of fucking morons. Oh man, I had to say that. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Nickelback becomes a thrash band all of a sudden. It's like, man, that's gonna be one boring. That's gonna be one boring ass like to write just a bunch of radio friendly fucking crappy songs that you're not actually into when it comes to writing. It's like, well, I'm getting a paycheck for this, so I'll keep writing this shitty fucking music. It's like, yeah, that's got to be fucking just pure boredom. But so I'll definitely check out that link you just sent there. I mean, honestly, I would hate to be that freaking big. Because that's when you constantly have people up your ass, the media, everything. It's like, that's not a fucking life. Yeah, you're making the money and shit, but at the end of the day, are you really happy? Yeah, if you're only into music for the money, dude, true. You're not true and you're not passionate. That's it's like, oh yeah, here's a paycheck. I'm gonna go back into the studio and write another clusterfuck of an album. It's like, I mean, that's the worst thing a band could do is go mainstream and try to appeal to a large audience. I mean, granted, you want a good audience, but you want a real audience. You don't want a fake audience, if you get what I'm saying. You want people that actually like your music, you know, not people who are just there to pose. That's, you know what I mean. The thing with Metallica is I think the crowd was already basically turning them mainstream, starting with Master of Puppets. Yes, I have been working on new music. And right now, I was talking about this a little earlier. I'm working on a death metal project called Winter Beyond. But there is still another Holocaust album coming. However, it probably isn't going to come till 2024. You know, I'm actually trying to take my time with that. The death metal thing, it's something I've had in the works for quite a while. It's just lately I've been wanting to get more serious with it and get it out. You know, So yeah, that's pretty much what is going on when it comes to my musical projects. Yeah, Winter Beyond, man, it's gonna be much darker, much heavier. Obviously, it's gonna be very old school death metal like. And that's where you'll get to hear me do some fucking down tune riffs. Or in Holocaust, I try to keep it like minimal into that traditional thrash metal tuning. Yep, I will be doing the death metal vocals. So I will be doing vocals on this too. Mm, it's gonna be freaking awesome, man. I can't wait to get it out. So, like I was saying earlier, I want to try to get a new track recorded and up by June for you guys to check out. Oh, there's Jeff. I'm gonna send him a message. All right, I just sent Jeff a message, and maybe he'll get back with me. Anyways, well, I think I kind of did. I definitely think I did quite a bit of speed metal with Holocaust. There's definitely some fast shit on there. Well, I think Winter Beyond's gonna have like a doomier atmosphere too. There's definitely gonna be doom in there. So yeah, it's gonna be definitely an interesting project to work on. I'd say it's probably gonna be roughly 8 tracks. It's kind of weird because I actually wrote 2 tracks years when I was a lot younger called Winter Beyond One, Winter Beyond Two that were like really long instrumentals that I might actually re-record for this. Oh yeah, I got quite a few amps. I got a little Ibanez amp that I practice with. I got a couple of like stage amps here, a couple of big giant PV amps. In fact, one of them you can probably barely see it or make it out. This thing right here is actually a big PV amp that I have some CDs stacked on. So yeah, man. Vocals will be coming, Frederick. So yeah, vocals will definitely be coming though, man. Most definitely. Either we're probably not going to stay on here too much longer. But this has definitely been a fun stream. Oh man. So anyways, yeah. Gonna try to get some videos out this week, hopefully. Hopefully the madness in my neighborhood with the road construction ends this week. Oh yeah, man. Sorry, man. I was just talking with Jeff on Facebook Messenger. Yep, he didn't go to Possessed either. I guess I don't blame him because from what I've seen online, Possessed didn't go on stage till like 12:30. What the hell kind of comment is this? Read that comment, people. Holy cow, these people are losers. Anyways, we don't pay attention to people like that anymore, so hasta la vista. But yeah, anyways, more content's definitely going to be coming up. Definitely be on the lookout. And yeah, better things have been happening for the channel so far, and it's really cool doing this live stream and chatting with you guys that came and stopped by and chit chatted. And yes, be on the lookout for more content. Holocaust, Winter Beyond, all the fun shit. For now, I am out.